Yo ho ho ho, hello all of my dear shipmates out there. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas and happy holidays and all that. This is just a short message from the 59 North Admiralty signing off for 2025 and doing a little sneak peek into what we got in store for the next year. So I'll hand the mic over to Andy and Mia here in a second. I just wanted to say thank you for listening to us, for sailing with us, for participating on the Quarterdeck and on our live streams. You guys really are the best community one could wish for, and I'm very pleased that you are here with us. I'll play the file from Andy and Mia here now. Have a wonderful and peaceful Christmas, everybody.
Mia, let's do a quick test. Tell me what you had for breakfast today, please.
For breakfast, I haven't had breakfast yet. I had coffee with milk to start with. What about you?
I had my normal eggs and crisp bread and Kalas caviar.
And butter.
And butter. Yeah, I said before I was only going to have Kalas once a week on the weekends, and life's too short. Life's too short not to have Kalas every day. Does that make me Swedish?
No.
Will I ever be Swedish?
Yeah, well, you are.
Well, not literally, I'm not, but... okay, Mia, we're doing a little happy Christmas, happy New Year's. This is not an episode. It's just a hello from us. This is the last Quarterdeck episode of the year. What are you looking forward to for next year? By the time you hear this, actually, you and I will be on a plane on the way to the Bahamas with Axel to meet my dad on the motorboat. But besides that, what are you looking forward to next year?
For me, of course, going to Falcon. I'm flying into Galapagos and sailing over to Marquesas and Tahiti, and you got to do those trips last year. So I'm really excited to be able to explore the Pacific this year.
Yeah, I bet. I think we have a spot open on that long crossing, don't we still?
I think we do. Yeah, we have a spot open on... We had
both
a couple
of both the legs you're doing,
Yeah, we have a couple cancellations in the Pacific, so head over to 59-north.com/bunks to see what's available.
Cool. Yeah, and I think there's one spot on both of the legs you're doing, and those are the two big ones: the Pacific Crossing and the Galapagos to Marquesas, which I believe is the neatest trip we do next year.
Yeah, come sail with Mia.
There you go.
Also, we need to mention here that the website is brand new, and I personally think it is very cool and worth checking out, even if you're not going to sail with us yet.
A couple other fun things. I am putting together potentially a Pacific Cup race. We're not doing the official offshore racing program next year, as we talked about before, but we have an opportunity to maybe sail the Pacific Cup, which is San Francisco to Hawaii, to make a fun adventure out of it. They call that the fun race to Hawaii. So get in touch if you're interested about that. It's not on the website yet, but we're trying to put that together. It's in July 2026. So email me, email holdfast@59-north.com if you're interested in that, and let us know your interest level, and we'll see if we can. It's one of my half-baked ideas that if we get enough interest from it, Mia, we might actually put it in the oven.
Cool.
What do you think of my half-baked ideas?
Sometimes I think there are too many, but they need to keep coming. So yeah, some of them are good.
Speaking of another half-baked idea, we're sailing Adrienne back. That's a fully baked idea by now.
I was going to say, that's not a half-baked idea. It's happening.
Well, this will be the third time we've done it as well.
Yeah.
So I would say that's fully baked. We have one opening. I think you had a cancellation on that. That's in February, St. Martin to Gran Canaria. So get in touch with Mia if you want to sail across the Atlantic on the Atlantic TV boat, Swan 70.
Yep.
There was something else I wanted to say on this podcast.
While you work on that, Andy, I'll go ahead and mention that Woodwind, our schooners in Annapolis, are in need of good hands, both on and off the water. So go to schoonerwoodwind.com/employment and see what we got there. And if you have what it takes, send us an application.
Oh, yeah, of course, the podcast. Updates on the podcast. I think August is going to come in. We didn't have time to record this with August, so I think you're going to hear your own intro from him. But we are doing a lot more stuff with the Quarterdeck on YouTube. And the way we're going to do the podcast season for 2026 is we are aiming to release an episode every single week. Do you think we can do it, Mia?
100%.
Whether that's On the Wind or the Quarterdeck, we're going to do 3 seasons of On the Wind, 10 episodes each season. And in between seasons of On the Wind, we're going to host the Quarterdeck podcast. The Quarterdeck podcast is now a video podcast, which you can watch on YouTube. It's me and August and sometimes Mia basically talking about sailing, nerding out about sailing stuff. The previous episodes are up there right now, so go to youtube.com/@59northsailing, or you can listen to them wherever you normally listen to audio podcasts. But really excited about that. It's going to be super fun. And we've got a very cool season of On the Wind coming up for the beginning of 2026. I think I have, for the first time, like, Mia, believe it or not, like 6 episodes already recorded in the bank.
That's awesome.
I'm actually prepared for something. Can you
Do you
believe
want
that?
to preview some of the guests?
I do. So we've got Nikki and I recorded a podcast kind of on her writing process and a lot of delving into sailing stuff. It was kind of like a brainstorm podcast between Nikki Henderson and myself, which is always fun to talk to her. Matt Rutherford joins the show again. Matt is always a great guest. John Tahansky, JT, who was the founder of one of the founders of J-World Annapolis and used to coach at the U.S. Naval Academy. So he has some history with Eastbjorn as well.
This is a long preview.
It's a very long preview. Ari Husala.
Ari, yeah, I had the pleasure of interviewing him in the middle of his skiing holiday in northern Norway, in fact.
The first ever Nordic sailor to sail around the world in the Vendée Globe.
That's right, and he had a ton of great stories from that race and other adventures too, so I'm very excited to share that one.
And then our own Chris and Sophie.
Awesome.
Chris Kobush, Sophie O'Neill, I think her last name is. We were just at their wedding. They worked for Skip Novak for many years doing Antarctica stuff. So we've got a lot of fun stuff coming, and guess what? I'm interviewing John Kretschmer on Monday.
Ooh.
So he'll be back on the show as well. What else do you have to say, Mia? It's not really, it's not an intro. This is the episode today. There is no episode, so this is not a long intro. This is the episode.
I'm not sure what I'm going to say.
You're never prepared for these when I do these, are you? Well, okay. What are you excited to go to the Bahamas next week?
Very excited. I'm excited to see the sun. I think Sweden has had a lack of sun this December, and I think we got the only 2 hours of sun in December yesterday.
Yeah.
So I am
truly
very excited to see some warm weather.
Yeah. Axel has his, we got him a mask, snorkel, and fins, and he's been practicing with it on the kitchen floor.
We'll see how that goes in the ocean, how much water he's going to inhale through the snorkel.
Cool. All right. Well, everybody have happy holidays. Happy New Year. We will see you. The On the Wind podcast will start up on January 13th. This will be the last podcast. Until then, Mia's going to... Now you have something to say.
Now I have something to say. We have an open house on Falken in San Diego.
Thank you. We should put that at the top.
Yeah.
The open house on Falken, February 15th. It's a Thursday. With me, I'll be there. We're going to have the boat in San Diego, somewhere in town. I don't exactly know where yet, but go to the website and follow us on social media. You'll get the details for that. It's free. Come and see the boat. Meet myself and Mary and Ryan and have a beer, free beer. Always fun.
To say, please RSVP on the website if you're coming to the event, even if you're thinking about coming to the event, because that way we can get a little bit of a head count.
So I think Ryan Finstad, who lives in San Diego, is one of our business partners and one of our mates. He is trying to put together a talk as well after the open house. So this is all kind of, talk about half-baked ideas. The idea is we do an open house for a couple hours, free beer on the boat, and then we go to a venue where the boat's going to be, and I'm going to give a talk on something cool.
Good.
So
Good.
stay tuned for that. All right. I guess you'll maybe have already heard from August, or maybe you'll hear from August now because he's going to be producing this episode. Maybe he'll just cut himself in between here and make it sound like he's in the room. But
that would be hilarious. It is so fun to hang out with you guys.
This will be the last time you hear from us. Thanks, everybody. It's been a great year. And I think, Mia, what we definitely have to do next year for On the Wind is we always do our end of year, beginning of year episodes, you and me together. Maybe we'll try to do that on my dad's boat in the Bahamas.
Maybe. Or just take vacation.
Maybe we can get Axel on the show.
Yeah. I also want to say that we are taking a little bit of a break over the holidays. So if you don't hear from us, we'll be back in January.
That's right. All right. Until then,
hold fast. Thank you very much for listening. If you want to join the Quarterdeck, go to quarterdeck.59-north.com. The Quarterdeck podcast is produced by August Sandberg for 59 North. Music is by the Storm Weather Shanty Choir.